During our tour of the world, we will immerse ourselves in places and natural phenomena that reflect the incredible diversity and beauty of the Earth. We will explore from isolated and dangerous landscapes to ancient archaeological wonders and strange geological phenomena, each with captivating stories that pique our curiosity and challenge our understanding. Number 1. Göbekli Tepe is an archaeological site in southeastern Turkey that has revolutionized our understanding of prehistory. Discovered in the 1960s but excavated extensively beginning in the 1990s, Göbekli Tepe is considered the oldest temple in the world, dating back around 11,000 years, placing it in the Neolithic period, long before the invention of writing or the wheel. The site consists of a series of enormous circular and oval structures, some of which are decorated with intricate carvings of animals and abstract figures. These structures are made up of monolithic T-shaped pillars, some of which reach up to 6 meters in height and weigh several tons. Archaeologists believe these stones were carved and erected by hunter-gatherer communities, challenging the previous theory that only sedentary agricultural societies could build such complex monuments. Göbekli Tepe is not only notable for its age, but also for its artistic and technical sophistication. The animal carvings, including lions, bulls, foxes, snakes, and birds, are surprisingly detailed and show a high level of skill and knowledge. This site also suggests that the construction of religious monuments may have been a crucial factor in social cohesion and the transition from nomadic communities to agricultural societies. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe has raised new questions about the nature of religion and society in prehistory. For example, it is debated whether this site was a place of worship for various communities or whether it had some other purpose, such as being a center of exchange or a meeting place. Furthermore, the fact that the oldest structures are the most sophisticated has led researchers to reconsider how construction and artistic skills evolved in the past. Göbekli Tepe remains an active excavation site and a subject of intense archaeological study. Each year, new finds continue to reveal information about this mysterious place, providing clues to early human beliefs and practices. In short, Göbekli Tepe has not only changed our view of the past, but has also opened new avenues for understanding the origins of human civilization. Number 2. The most dangerous airport in the world. Commonly known as Lukla Airport, it is located in Nepal and is famous for being one of the most dangerous in the world. Located in the village of Lukla in the Himalayas, at an altitude of 2,845 meters, 9,334 feet, this airport is the main gateway for mountaineers heading to Everest. Its runway is only 527 meters, 1,729 feet, long, which is significantly shorter compared to conventional airports that have runways of several kilometers. Additionally, the runway has a 12-degree slope, which helps planes decelerate quickly when landing and gain speed when taking off. The weather in Lukla is extremely unpredictable, with frequent rapid changes that can include thick fog and strong winds. These variable weather conditions make flying into this airport even more challenging. Unlike other airports that have advanced instrument approach systems, Lukla does not have such systems, so pilots must rely on their visual skills to land and take off. The airport is surrounded by mountains and deep valleys, which means that any mistaken landing or takeoff can result in a catastrophic accident. In fact, there have been several accidents in Lukla, the most notable being in 2008 when a plane crashed, killing 18 people. Because of these risks, pilots flying to Lukla require special training and must have extensive experience in difficult flying conditions. Despite the dangers, Lukla Airport remains a crucial point for adventurers who dream of climbing Everest, and its reputation as one of the most dangerous airports in the world only adds another element of challenge and excitement to your journey. Number 3. Hrudangaviti Lighthouse. It is one of the most impressive and remote lighthouses in the world, located in Iceland. Built in 1939, this lighthouse is located on a steep rock in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, 34 meters above sea level, in the Vestmannaeyjar archipelago. The construction of Radrangavidai was an impressive feat, considering the extreme conditions and inaccessibility of the site. The builders scaled the cliffs to the top of the pillar, working by hand over slippery rocks, rain and strong winds, knowing that one slip could throw them into the freezing cold. North Atlantic. The lighthouse provides vital guidance for ships navigating these dangerous waters, where currents and winds can be treacherous. Access to the lighthouse is extremely difficult. Originally, it could only be reached by climbing the rock, but today, maintenance is mainly carried out by helicopter due to the danger of the climb. Its unique and challenging location has made Radrangavidai a symbol of human tenacity and ingenuity in the face of natural adversity. Surrounded by stunning views of the ocean and Icelandic coast, Radrangavidai Lighthouse is not only functional but also a tourist attraction for those looking to see one of the most spectacular and isolated places in the world. This lighthouse remains a testament to humans' ability to build and operate structures in some of the most inhospitable environments on the planet. Number 4. Old Ice Machine. The yakshal is an ancient Persian invention used for the manufacture and storage of ice in the desert. This ingenious system dates back to 400 BC and demonstrates the amazing engineering and architectural knowledge of the ancient Persians. A yakshal is essentially a large underground chamber, with a dome above the surface, designed to keep ice and other foods fresh even in the hot desert climate. The structure has a distinctive shape, a large dome that can reach up to 15 meters high, with a deep pit dug into the ground. The dome and walls are built with a special mixture called saruj, made of sand, clay, egg whites, lime, goat hair, and ash, which is highly resistant to heat and water, providing exceptional insulation. The ice production process began in winter. Water from a cannet, an underground canal system, was diverted into a shallow area, where it was allowed to freeze overnight. The ice was then cut into blocks and stored in the yakshal. Thanks to its insulating construction, the ice could be maintained for months, even into summer. In addition to ice storage, the yakshal was also used to preserve foods such as fruits and vegetables. The temperature inside could be maintained around 4 degrees Celsius, ideal for preserving perishable foods in the arid climate. Some yakshals even had ventilation systems that helped regulate the temperature and humidity inside the chamber. The yakshal is a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of ancient civilizations, demonstrating how they solved complex problems with limited resources and simple technology. This ancient refrigeration technique is further proof of the advanced engineering of the Persians, who managed to create sustainable and efficient solutions in an environment as challenging as the desert. Today, although modern technology has largely replaced these structures, the yakshal remains a symbol of innovation and a reminder of the human ability to adapt and thrive in adverse conditions. Number 5. The Travanst. In the small town of Castesti, Romania, lies one of the most fascinating geological phenomena in the world, Travanst. These stones have the unique ability to grow and reproduce after rain. Travansts are sandstone concretions cemented with calcium carbonate, formed millions of years ago. When it rains, the water dissolves the mineral compounds inside, causing an expansion that looks like growth. The surface of Travansts may develop bumps or bumps over time, giving the impression of being alive. This process is extremely slow, with visible changes only after many years. Some stones even show small buds, where small stones appear to emerge from larger ones. Protected in the Travanst Museum in Castesti, these curious natural artifacts attract visitors from all over the world and continue to be the subject of study to better understand the geological processes that allow their growth. Travansts are not only a wonder of nature, but also a reminder of the mysteries that still exist on our planet. Number 6. Tom Jah, the biggest hole in the world. Discovered in the waters of Chetumal Bay, off the southeast coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, the Tom Jah Blue Hole has been revealed to be the deepest underwater blue hole in the world. With a depth initially measured at 274 meters by echosounder, new measurements using a CTD profiler have confirmed that the Tom Jah extends to at least 420 meters below sea level, thus displacing the previous record holder, the Dragon Hole in the South China Sea. This monumental blue hole, whose name in Mayan means deep water, represents a geological wonder in constant exploration. Scientists have been studying coastal karst formations in this region, fascinated by the mysterious depth of the Tom Jah and its potential to reveal secrets about geological history and underwater biodiversity. Despite technological advances, the bottom of the Tom Jah remains an unsolved mystery, challenging the limits of human knowledge of the deep sea and highlighting the magnitude of our planet's hidden wonders. Number 7. Madonna with San Giovannino. Another recurring theme in the realm of the inexplicable is the presence of anachronistic objects in historical works of art. A vivid example is the 15th century painting Madonna with San Giovannino, attributed to the Italian artist Domenico Ghirlandaio. The mystery lies not in the main subject of the painting, but in an unusual element in its background. On the canvas, we see the Virgin Mary with the child John the Baptist. Over his left shoulder, a strange bright object is seen in the sky that is observed by a man and his dog. The man appears to be shielding his eyes, possibly indicating the brightness of the object. Its shape and glow have led some observers to suggest that it represents an unidentified flying object and is considered potential historical evidence of extraterrestrial life. Although experts claim that the object represents a divine incarnation, possibly an angel or the Holy Spirit, common in religious art of that era, others suggest that it could be the Star of Bethlehem or a miraculous sign in the sky. Despite these interpretations, the precise meaning and importance of the strange object in the painting remains unknown. Number 8. Lizard figurines. In archaeology, objects are often found that defy logical explanation and raise many questions. Among such enigmatic discoveries are the lizard figurines of the Ubaid culture, unearthed in the ancient settlement of Al Ubaid in Iraq, which predates the Sumerian civilization. These terracotta figurines dating from 4000 to 5000 BC. They have a humanoid shape but have distinctive reptilian characteristics, elongated heads, almond-shaped eyes, and scaly skin. Some figurines depict lizard people engaging in everyday activities such as nursing babies or holding walking sticks, possibly as leaders. These figurines serve as a vivid reminder of the mysterious aspects of our past. They continue to challenge our perceptions of ancient cultures, urging us to reflect on the beliefs, rituals, and artistic expressions of our distant ancestors. Number 9. The Nampa figure. In 1889, workers drilling a water well in Nampa, Idaho, discovered a small clay figure at a depth of about 90 meters. This artifact, known as the Nampa figure, represents a female form and appears to be made by humans. Scientists are baffled by the depth at which it was found, corresponding to geological layers approximately 2 million years old, long before humans appeared in that region. Some consider the figure as evidence of advanced ancient civilizations, but modern science often views it as a drilling anomaly or a later artifact that ended up in older rocks due to natural processes. The figure of Nampa remains an intriguing mystery in archaeological circles. Number 10. The Phaistos disc, an enigmatic clay object discovered in Crete in 1908. It dates back to the 2nd millennium BC and presents a series of inscriptions in an undeciphered script. Its circular shape and the markings on its surface suggest elaborate manufacturing. Over the years, it has baffled experts due to its complexity and the mystery surrounding its purpose and meaning. Various theories have been proposed about its origin, from an astronomical calendar to a board game or a religious artifact. Despite efforts to decipher its inscriptions, the Phaistos disk remains an unsolved enigma. Its discovery has led to widespread speculation about the Minoan civilization and its possible relationship with other ancient cultures. Although similar objects have been found in the region, none have shed definitive light on the disk's purpose. Its study continues to be a challenge for archaeologists and linguists, and its meaning continues to be the subject of debate in the academic community. Number 11. The Stones of Ica are a set of carved stones found in the Ica region, Peru, dating back several centuries. They have generated controversy due to the detailed images they depict, some of which show humans interacting with dinosaurs, challenging the conventional narrative of the story. Although some experts believe they are modern fakes, other opinions suggest they could be evidence of coexistence between humans and dinosaurs. The images on the stones cover topics ranging from agriculture and hunting to surgery and astronomy, suggesting advanced knowledge of the region's ancient inhabitants. Although some stones have been analyzed and are considered authentic, the exact origin of the carved images remains a mystery. Various theories have been proposed about its meaning, from mythological representations to evidence of advanced technology or even extraterrestrial visitations in the past. The study of Ica stones continues to offer new perspectives on the ancient history of the region and the world in general. Number 12. Al Nasla Rock Formation. The Al Nasla Rock Formation towers above its surroundings with petroglyphs dating back thousands of years, and signs of human occupants dating back to the Bronze Age. Its most notable feature, however, is that it is divided in half, with each piece of the block resting on a thin, small pedestal. Although many people question whether nature could have generated such a feature, three important geological factors are responsible for one of the most impressive rock formations in the world. Another fractured joint parallel to the main fissure can be found at the back of Al Nasla, which could be a clue. Erosion of sandstone and limestone leads to spectacular features throughout the Arabian Peninsula. Earthquakes and fault lines could have played a role in the formation of the Al Nasla fissure. Although its fate is inevitable, Al Nasla remains a geological wonder. Number 13. The most isolated church in the world. There are many sacred places that rise high in the mountains, where the faithful come to worship their divinity, but none compares to the Catskill Column. The highest and loneliest monastery on the planet is a church that crowns an impressive 40-meter-high limestone rock, located about 200 kilometers west of Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. Today, most of the monks who live there have to climb a metal ladder that is fixed to the side of the rock to reach the church. They make this risky climb every day to offer their prayers. The Catskill Column is not a tourist destination, but rather a space for meditation and worship for monks. In fact, only men from a specific religious order can climb the column, and women have never been able to access it in all of history. The first monks who settled at the top of the column did so in the 10th and 11th centuries. There they lived in total isolation and dedicated every day of their lives to praying. Nowadays, however, the monks only climb the column to pray in the church, but they reside in the monastery below the column. Number 14. Mysterious Mingo Island. At first glance, you wouldn't imagine that there are hundreds of homes on the tiny island of Mingo. This rocky island is located in Lake Victoria, between Uganda and Kenya. Because the island is located in an area rich in fishing, there is a dispute between the two countries over its sovereignty. The island is no more than 4,000 square meters, but is home to more than 500 people. The houses on this small rock are built with metal sheets and most of the people live in poverty. To this day, the number of inhabitants of this island continues to increase.